Hello, my dear learners. A very good evening, everyone. I am Shashank and I welcome you again on English Medium Prep by Exampur. So, this is the official English Medium channel of Exampur, guys. So, good evening, all of you, and welcome to the session. And please confirm your attendance before starting the session, guys, so that we can start our session on time. So, please confirm your attendance, then we are going to start the session. And today we are going to discuss the Mughal dynasty art and culture. So as you can see in the thumbnail of the video, today we are going to discuss the Mughal art and culture. So Mughal art and culture, it is an important segment from where you can find question almost in every examination. So now what they have decided to change the conventional topic of medieval India to art and culture section. And art and cultural section that attracts maximum views, that attracts maximum views of the examiner, and it is also a very interesting topic. So guys, before I should start the session, please confirm your attendance and then we are going to start it. So please confirm your attendance, guys, then we are going to start the session. Okay. Okay, guys. So first of all, Dipanita, very good evening and welcome to the session. Very good evening and welcome to the session. So good evening and welcome to the session, guys. Slowly and gradually the students will start joining the things and then we are going to start it. Okay, Naga Lakshmi, good evening and welcome to the session. And students, now let's begin the session. So let's begin the session of today. And today, guys, we are going to discuss the art and culture of the medieval India. So let's start the session, guys, and here is the first question that is before you. The question is ki the foundation of Mughal painting was laid during the time of whom? So good evening, Vijay. And the foundation of Mughal painting was laid by Akbar, Humayun, Jahangir or Shahjahan. So who laid the foundation of Mughal painting? Is it option A, option B, option C or option D? Foundation of Mughal painting. Foundation of Mughal painting was laid by whom? Okay, option B. Nagalakshmi is saying option B. That is Humayun. Okay, let's see some other responses of the student. And okay, option C, that is Jahangir. Nagalakshmi is saying option B. Guys, if I talk about foundation of this Mughal painting, foundation of Mughal painting was did during the time of Humayun. Reason was this, guys, ki when Humayun was in Persia, he bought two Persian painters to India. That was Mir Sayyid Ali and Ustad Abdul Samad. He bought two painters from Persia, that is Iran. And the Mughal painting started during the time of Humayun, but it reached a peak during the time of Jahangir. So that reached peak during the time of Jahangir. Shahjahan time period was golden period of Mughal architecture. Golden period of Mughal architecture. So Mughal architecture, so foundation was laid by Humayun, but it reached peak during the time of Jahangir. So foundation that was laid by Humayun. So correct answer will be, guys, option B. Foundation was laid by Humayun, but it reached at its peak during the time of Jahangir. I hope it is clear to all of you during whose time it reached peak and during whose time it started. So is that clear to all of you, guys? Okay, so correct answer will be guys option B. And Humayun bought two painters from Persia. That was Mir Sayyid Ali, Ustad Abdul Samad. So correct answer will be option B, that is Humayun. Now come to the next question. Ki during whose time period Mughal painting flourished? So during whose time period, although this question we have discussed in the previous one itself, ki during whose time period the Mughal painting flourished? Mughal painting reached at its peak during the time of Aurangzeb, Akbar, Jahangir or Shahjahan. So Mughal painting reached at its peak during the time of which person? Aurangzeb, Akbar, Jahangir or Shahjahan. Okay guys, so everyone is saying option C. So option C is Jahangir. So it is said that ki Jahangir himself was a very good painter and he can well define ki who has did the painting to himself was good painter. Now Aurangzeb, he prohibited painting, dance, music in Mughal history writing, in Mughal court. Mughal court. Akbar did nothing of this, and Shahjahan golden period of the Mughal architecture. So he has the quality in the architecture. So correct answer will be guys option C, that is Jahangir himself was a very good painter. So good evening Kainat and welcome to the session. So correct answer will be option C, that is Jahangir. So correct answer will be option C. Now come to the next question, ki which of the following musical instrument was mastered by Aurangzeb? So Aurangzeb mastered which musical instrument? Is it sitar, pakhavaj, veena or none of the above? So which of the musical instrument guys that was being mastered by Aurangzeb? That means Aurangzeb has a good knowledge of playing that musical instrument. So he was a good instrumentalist of which musical instrument? Is it sitar, pakhavaj, veena or none of the above? So which musical instrument he was master? Okay, Nagalakshmi is saying ki none of these. So he does not have a taste of music. Although that is a very strange thing. Dipanita is also saying options D. Guys, but it is a very strange thing ki although Aurangzeb prohibited dance and music, but he was very good veena player. So this is a UPPCS question. Although he prohibited dance and music in the Mughal court after becoming the ruler because he was like Zinda Pir or pro-Islamic. He was like a pro-Islamic ruler. He was like a pro-Islamic ruler who ruled on the Islamic principle, who ruled on Islamic principles. But he was a very good veena player. So he was a very good veena player. Sitar was invented by Amir Khusro. Pakhavaj, it is dhol-like instrument, so it is like a dholak. So it is somewhat like dholak. Somewhat like dholak. Somewhat like dholak, but not 100%. So correct answer will be guys option C, that is veena. So that's a very strange thing. Although he prohibited dance and music to show himself as the pro-Islamic ruler who ruled on the Islamic principles, but he was a very good veena player. So that is a very big orthodoxy paradox कि although he perfectly played veena, but he did not like dance and music. So that's a very thing. Hopefully he might have stopped playing veena once he became the king. So that can happen, but we don't have a complete account on the history ki when he stopped playing veena. Although he has a good knowledge of playing veena, but when he stopped playing veena, that is not being accounted in the history, because he prohibited the history writing department also. So he was a person who was based on complete Islamic principle, so he also banned history writing. So that can be the reason, Dipanita, ki after becoming king, he might not have played veena, or since it is against the Islamic principle, so he might have stopped playing veena. But it is clear that he was a very good veena player. So that is a big paradox. Ki although a person who is a music lover, and then he banned dance and music. So I hope it is clear to everyone. So the correct answer will be veena. So is it clear to all of you guys? That is a very strange question, and this is the question of UPPCS. So that's a PCS level question. So that is nothing to be worried about. That happens ki earlier, since once you are prince, so you can do anything. Once you become the king, the responsibility comes, and once you cannot go against your words. So he might have stopped playing veena after becoming king. Now come to the next question ki where is the tomb of Tansen? Where is the tomb of Tansen? Is it in Agra, Gwalior, Jhansi or Jaipur? Where is the tomb of Tansen? Tomb of Tansen. Tomb of Tansen, Agra, Gwalior, Jhansi or Jaipur? Tomb of Tansen, guys. Where is the tomb of Tansen? Okay, let's see the correct answer. Dipanita is saying option B, that is in Gwalior. Okay, Vijay is confused. Okay, what about others? Guys, Tansen, that means the famous musician, and his tomb, it is in Gwalior, although he was born in Behat. Behat now it is a Tehsil, that is near Gwalior. So he was born in a place called Behat, and Behat, it is a name of a Tehsil that is near Gwalior. So the born in Behat, died in Gwalior. So the tomb is in Gwalior. So correct answer will be, guys, option B. And if I talk about Agra, it is the tomb of Akbar. Itmad ud Daula, and next it is the tomb of Shahjahan. Next, the tomb of Shahjahan. So that is all in Agra. So good afternoon, Bharat. So correct answer will be, guys, option B, that is Gwalior. Born in Behat, died in Gwalior. And he composed very famous ragas. That was Mia Ki Todi, Mia Ki Malhar, Darbari, Kanhada. So these are the famous ragas that was composed by Tansen. Real name you all know, Ram Tanu Pandey. So real name, Ram Tanu Pandey. So correct answer will be, guys, option B, that is Gwalior. Now let's move to the next question. Next question we have, guys, ki who wrote Humayun Nama? So Humayun Nama, that is written by whom? Is it Babar, Humayun, Gulbadan Begum, or Jahangir? So who wrote Humayun Nama? Okay, so the real name was Ram Tanu Pandey. So who wrote Humayun Nama? Babar, Humayun, Gulbadan Begum, or Jahangir? Humayun Nama, guys. Let's see the correct answer. If I talk about Humayun Nama, okay, very good. Everyone is going with option C. And yes, guys, option C is correct answer. Humayun Nama. So it is a story about Babar and Humayun. And it was written by Gulbadan Begum. So Gulbadan Begum, she was daughter of Babar, and she wrote Humayun Nama in Persian language. And it was written during the time of Akbar. So it was written during the time of Akbar. Written during the time of Akbar. So it was written during the time of Akbar. And tomb of Humayun, it is in Delhi. Babar, he wrote Tuzuke Babri in Chagatai, Turkey. And Jahangir wrote Tuzuke Jahangiri in Persian. In Persian. So correct answer will be daughter of Babar and sister of Humayun. Sister of Humayun. So correct answer will be, guys, option C, that is Gulbadan Begum. She wrote Humayun Nama. And it is the story about Babar and Humayun that was written during the time of Akbar. So it was not written during the time of Humayun itself. It was written during the time of Akbar in Persian language. I hope, guys, it is clear to all of you. Then please tell me. Then I will be moving to the next question to discuss. So this Humayun Nama, it was written during the time of Akbar. And it is said that Akbar insisted Gulbadan Begum, because she when Babar was just when Gulbadan Begum was just 9 years old. At that point of time, Babar died. So Akbar requested Gulbadan Begum to write the history of Babar plus Humayun. So she wrote the history of Babar and Humayun by the name of Humayun Nama. So I hope, guys, it is clear to all of you. Then I will be moving to the next question. So please confirm me. Then I will be moving to the next question. Please confirm the same. Ki have you understood the things properly? Then I will be moving to the next question. Okay, let's move to the next question. This you might not have heard about this one earlier. Ki Delhi's education center that was known as Madarsa-e-Begum, by whom it was established. Madarsa-e-Begum, this is a very famous madrasa. It is a Muslim school. It is called madrasa. That was established by whom? Gulbadan Begum, Maham Anga, Mehrul Nisa, or Zinatul Nisa. So who established this famous Madarsa-e-Begum? Okay, so none of you know this thing. Okay guys, now मदरसा बेगम ये बाउंसर है, बिल्कुल बाउंसर नहीं है, ये आप बाउंसर अच्छे से खेलोगे, पुल शॉट अच्छा लगेगा. See, मदरसा बेगम, actually this मदरसा बेगम, it is earlier, it was a mosque, and the name of this mosque was Khairul Man. It was Khairul Manazil. It was a mosque earlier, later it was converted into the madrasa. Madrasa means Muslim school. And it is in, and this is located in front of, located near Old Fort. It is located near Old Fort. That is in Delhi. And it was being did by Mahamanga. She was matron of Akbar. She was matron of Akbar. So this is Khairul Manazil Mosque. Earlier it was Khairul Manazil Mosque. Now it was being used as a madrasa. So this was being made madrasa by Mahamanga, and Mahamanga, who she was the matron of Akbar. So you can say she was the person who just who did the upbringing of Akbar. Once his own biological mother, that was Hamida Banu Begum, was not present. So correct answer will be Mahamanga. Mahamanga, she was the matron of Akbar. She was the matron of Akbar, and matron sometimes you can say that is called Palak Mata. Who born and brought up Akbar? So who born and brought up Akbar? So that was called Palak Mata or born and brought up Akbar. So correct answer will be, guys, option B, that is Mahamanga. Meherul Nisa, that is Noor Jahan. So that was the real name of Noor Jahan. Real name of Noor Jahan. Real name of Noor Jahan. The name of the mosque is Khairul Manazil. So Khairul Manazil. So that is also written as Khairul Manazil Mosque. Khairul Manazil Mosque. So I have written in Hindi also, Dipanita. If you can read this thing, then it is Khairul Manazil. So I have written in Hindi also. So if maximum of you can understand Hindi, only 1 and 2, so that you can note it down also. So correct answer will be Mahamanga, or she was the matron of Akbar. Or simply you can say foster mother of Akbar. Foster mother of Akbar, that you can say foster mother of Akbar. So my Hindi is not that much good enough. Sometimes I do some mistake in writing, but that is good. So it is correctly written. Now come to the next question. Which of the following scholar has the most significant contribution in Hindi literature? So out of these four, which has most significant contribution in Hindi literature? Is it Abul Fazl, Faizi, Abdul Rahim Khane Khana, or Abdul Qadir Badayuni? Who has most significant contribution in Hindi literature? Most significant contribution in Hindi literature. Most significant contribution in Hindi literature. Most significant contribution in Hindi literature. Okay, Abdul Qadir Badayuni. Okay, Naga Lakshmi Singh Abul Fazl. Okay. Okay, guys, the correct answer is not option A, not option D. The correct answer is option C. That is Abdul Rahim Khane Khana. Abdul Rahim Khane Khana, he was son of Bahram Khan. Bahram Khan and Salima Begum. Bahram Khan and Salima Begum, and he was adopted son of Akbar. Adopted son of Akbar. And you must have heard about Rahim ke Dohe. That is called couplet of Rahim. That you generally read in Hindi, couplet of Rahim, like Rahiman Dhaga Prem Ka Mat Todo Chatkaye or Rahiman Pani Rakhiye Pin Pani Sab Soon. So that you must have read in school if you have read Hindi. So the students who are from the completely South India, they must have, if they have Hindi as a subject, that is, so they must have read Rahim ke Dohe, Kabir ke Dohe, that is the couplets of Kabir, couplets of Rahim. So that is Rahim is Abdul Rahim Khane Khana, who was son of Bahram Khan and Salima Begum, and he was adopted son of Akbar, and he was one of the Navratnas also. So that is Abdul Rahim Khane Khana. Khane Khana, it was the title. Khane Khana means important person. Khane Khana, that was not his name, and it was a title, and Khane Khana means important person. Abul Fazl and Faizi, they were siblings. Abul Fazl was Wazir and writer of Akbar Nama. And this Akbar Nama, it is in Persian. Persian language. Abdul Qadir Badayuni. Abdul Qadir Badayuni, he was in translation department. Badayuni plus Faizi, they translated Mahabharat. Translated Mahabharat by the, in Persian, by the name of Razm Nama. Razm means war and Nama means the story. So story of the war, that is Mahabharat. So Abdul Qadir Badayuni plus Faizi, they translated Mahabharat in Persian by the pen name of Razm Nama. And you will find, guys, ki Abul Fazl and Faizi, they were sons of Sufi saint. And the name of that Sufi saint was Sheikh Mubarak. Son of Sufi saint Sheikh Mubarak. And Abdul Qadir Badayuni was not in the Navratnas. Abdul Qadir Badayuni was not in the Navratnas of Akbar. Not in the Navratnas of Akbar. So Abul Fazl and Faizi, they were the son of Sheikh Mubarak. And Abdul Qadir Badayuni, he was not in the Navratnas of Akbar. So correct answer will be, guys, option C, that is Abdul Rahim Khane Khana. And Abdul Rahim Khane Khana was not the biological child of Akbar. He was adopted son of Akbar, because once Bahram Khan died, so what Akbar did in order to give them the social security, so he married the widow of Bahram Khan, that was Salima Begum, and then adopted the child Abdul Rahim Khane Khana. I hope, guys, this explanation is understood by everyone ki how Khane Khana was related with Bahram Khan. He was biological child of Bahram Khan. I hope it is clear to all of you. Is that clear to all of you, guys? Then please update me the same. Then I will be moving to the next question to discuss. Okay, now, guys, let's move to the next question. Next question we have कि which of the following pair is correctly matched? Babar, Tuzuke Babri, Humayun, Humayun Nama, Sher Shah, Tarikhe Sher Shahi, Akbar, Tabkate Akbari. So Which of the following pair is not correctly is correctly matched? Which of the following pair is guys correctly matched? Babar, Tuzuke Babri, Humayun Nama, Shershah, Tarikhe Shershah or Tabkate Akbari. So which of the following pair is correctly matched guys? Correctly matched is guys option A, that is Babar. Babar, the autobiography of Babar is Tuzuke Babri, that is written in Chagatai Turki. So that is the autobiography. So that is the autobiography of Babar. So this is autobiography. Autobiography of Babar guys. So correct answer will be option A. Humayun Nama, it was written during the time of Akbar. So at the time when Akbar was the king, Humayun already died in 1556. So how Humayun can write his own autobiography? Because at that point of time Humayun was no more. Sher Shah Suri, about his construction, I will be taking a separate session on Sher Shah Suri. So there we will discuss all his achievements. Like he constructed Grand Trunk Road, that is called Sadke-Azam. The tomb of Sher Shah Suri, it is in Sasaram. Old Fort, especially you will find कि Old Fort, it is in Delhi. And in that Old Fort guys, you will find a library that is called Sher Mandal Library. In Old Fort, you will find a library that is called Sher Mandal. That was being constructed by Sher Shah Suri. And there is a mosque also that is called Qila-e-Kohna. So there is a Qila-e-Kohna also. So that is the thing that was did by Sher Shah Suri. So that is Babar. The autobiography is Tuzuke Babri, that is written in Chagatai Turki. Now, who among the following is the author of Shahjahan Nama? So Shahjahan Nama, that is a book about Shah Jahan. So that is being written by whom? Gulbadan Begum, Shah Jahan himself, Abdul Hamid Lahori or Inayat Khan. Shahjahan Nama. Who has written this book guys? Shahjahan Nama. That is the history of Shah Jahan. So who wrote the book Shahjahan Nama? Shahjahan Nama, that is written by whom guys? Shahjahan Nama. Shahjahan C or D? So Ustad Abdul Hamid Lahori. Ustad Abdul Hamid Lahori, he wrote Padshah Nama. So C or D guys, I am seeing the answer C. First of all, if I talk about Abdul Hamid Lahori, he was son of Abul Fazl and he wrote Padshah Nama. and Shahjahan Nama. Padshah Nama, this is the book about Shahjahan. So this is the book about Shahjahan, guys. This is a book about Shahjahan. This is a book about Shahjahan. So correct answer will be Inayat Khan. He wrote Shahjahan Nama. Shahjahan Nama, and the childhood name of Shahjahan. Childhood name of Shahjahan was Khurram. The childhood name of Shahjahan was Khurram. Gulbadan Begum wrote Humayun Nama. Humayun Nama. So correct answer will be, guys, option D, that is Inayat Khan. And Abdul Hamid Lahori wrote Padshah Nama. So that is different. Padshah, it is the Persian translation of Badshah. Padshah, that is the Persian translation of Badshah. So correct answer will be option D, that is Inayat Khan. I hope, guys, it is clear to all of you ki who was Abdul Hamid Lahori. So he was son of Abul Fazl. Son of Abul Fazl. Now, come to the next question. Son, or so you can say the pupil of Abul Fazl or son of Abul Fazl. So it was not son, guys. He was pupil. He was not son, in fact. So he was pupil of Abul Fazl. So better to write pupil of Abul Fazl. He was pupil of Abul Fazl. He was not directly son. Let me erase this thing. Pupil. Pupil of Abul Fazl. So he was pupil of Abul Fazl, not directly son. He was pupil of Abul Fazl. Okay, pupil of Abul Fazl. Now the question we were coming, कि the court language of Mughal. The court language of Mughal was Turkish, Persian, Urdu or Arabian. So everyone is going with option B. So option B is also correct, guys. So it is the Persian language. So Persian was official language. Persian was the official language of Delhi Sultanate. Plus Mughals. It was the official language of Persian plus Mughals. So correct answer will be, guys, option B. Now, which of the following pair is not correctly matched? So, which pair is not correctly matched? Okay, let's see the correct answer, ki which is the following pair is wrong. So that is a very simple, guys, ki which of the following pair is wrong. So that is for the option B. Option B, guys, Akbar. During the time of Akbar, Sir Thomas Roe did not came. Sir Thomas Roe came in 1615 during the time of Jahangir? During the time of Jahangir. C. Trevanier was a French. Manuki was an Italian. And both were British. And William Hawkins and Thomas Roe, they were ambassador of James I. They were the ambassador of James I. They came in the period of Jahangir. So both of them came in the period of Jahangir. So Trevanier was a French, Manuki was an Italian. So correct answer will be, guys, option B. Ralph Fitch came in 1599. So he was during the time of Akbar. So Ralph Fitch. Ralph Fitch came in India during the time of Akbar. Ralph Fitch. He was also British. He was also British. Okay, Manuki also came during the time of Shah Jahan period. Yes, he was in the time of Shah Jahan plus Aurangzeb. So he was during the time of Shah Jahan plus Aurangzeb. Okay, Nagalakshmi. So he was during the time of Shah Jahan plus Aurangzeb, because after Shah Jahan died in 1658, it was the Aurangzeb who became the successor. So he was in the period of both. But came during the time of Shah Jahan, but he was in the time of Aurangzeb as well. Clear? He was during the time of Shah Jahan also and came during the time of Aurangzeb also. Came during the time of Shah Jahan, although was available in the time of Aurangzeb as well. Now let's move to the next question. Whose name was Ata Ali Khan? So whose name was Ata Ali Khan? Is it Abul Fazl, Faizi, Todarmal or Adham Khan? Whose name was Ata Ali Khan? So that's a very unique personality and you might not be knowing about this. So once I was going through this, once I was preparing this session, then I found that this is a very unique question. So whose name was called Ata Ali Khan? Abul Fazl, Faizi, Todarmal. No, guys, one second, there is a problem in option. One second. It is not Todarmal, it is Tansen. So change this option, Tansen. So whose name was Ata Ali Khan? So just you can change Todarmal by Tansen. Just you can change Todarmal by Tansen. Ata Ali Khan was the name of which person? Okay, now everyone is going with option D. So guys, Ata Ali Khan was the name of, so when Tansen adopted Islam, his name was changed to Ata Ali Khan. So his name was changed to Ata Ali Khan. So once Tansen adopted Islam, name changed to Ata Ali Khan. Abul Fazl, Faizi and Adham Khan. Adham Khan was son of Mahamanga. He was son of Mahamanga. So correct answer will be, guys, option C, that is Tansen. Tansen name when he adopted Islam was Ata Ali Khan. So that you can note it down, guys, कि when Tansen adopted Islam, so he changed his name to Ata Ali Khan. Ram Tanu Pandey, Tansen, Ata Ali Khan, same person. Ram Tanu Pandey, then Tansen, Ata Ali Khan, same person. So correct answer will be, guys, option C. Now come to the next question. The Mughals adopted Navroz festival from Zoroastrians, Jews, Mongols or Turk? So now come to the next question. Mughals adopted Navroz festival from where? Mughals adopted Navroz festival from where? Okay, let's see the correct answer. C, Navroz. Guys, I am talking about Navroz, not talking about Mansabdari system. So I am talking about Navroz. I am not talking about Mansabdari system. So C cannot be the answer. Mongols, he adopted Akbar adopted Mansabdari system. And Mansabdari system, Mansab word, it means rank. Now Zoroastrian, they are called Parsi. And Navroz is an Iranian New Year. And Parsi people, they were living in Iran, so they were adopted. Mughals adopted the Navroz from Zoroastrians, and Zoroastrians, they are the follower of Zoroaster. They are Parsi people. They are Parsi people. So they are Parsi people, guys. You must have heard in Mumbai many Parsis live. Ratan Tata, he is a Parsi person. Dada Bhai Naroji, he was Parsi. So Parsis, they are very less in number, but they are very rich community. They are a very less in number, but they are very rich community. So Mughals adopted this Navroz festival from Parsi people. Parsi, since they are the followers of Zoroaster, therefore they are called Zoroastrians, and their place of worship is fire temple. Fire temple. So the place of worship is fire temple, which is also called Atish Beharam. This is also called Atish Beharam. Now Jews, they are called Yehudi. Yehudi. Their place is Wailing Wall. Wailing Wall, that is in Jerusalem. Wailing Wall. So that was the temple of Saint David. Temple of Saint David, Wailing Wall, that is in Jerusalem. And Turks, they are the Turks. They adopted Islam. So they adopted Islam. So correct answer will be, guys, option A, that is Zoroastrians, or they are called Parsi people. I hope, guys, it is clear to all of you. Is that clear to all of you, guys? Okay, so this was that Mughals adopted Navroz from this particular place. Zoroastrians, that is Navroz, it was started by Balban. So Balban started celebrating Navroz. So Balban started Navroz festival. So I hope guys it is clear to all of you. Okay, so that was the question they have given. Okay, so 3-4 questions they were missing. So that might be a DTP error I have given them. So they have not updated. Okay guys, so students, with this we come up with the end of our today's session of the Mughal art and culture. And this topic, it is one of the important topics from the medieval India, from where you can find questions on the frequent basis, whether it is CGL, CHSL, CPO. So what they have decided, what they are SSC is doing now, they are not giving the conventional questions from the medieval India. They have chosen another topic, art and culture, from there. So guys, that was all for the day. Let's meet tomorrow sharp at 12 noon for the session on Indian polity. So guys, that was all for the day. Bye bye everyone. Do take very good care of yourself.